video, I'm going to continue graphing my function by setting up my table of values, which is right here. You have your x values and your y values. So the first thing you want to do is put your vertex right here in the center. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. You're going to put it right here in the third. 2, -4. Just like that. Now, you're going to figure out all the rest of the values. So the x values, what you do is above the 2, you're going to put the 2 numbers to the left of 2 on the number line. And remember, if you need to look on the back of the room on the wall, look for my number line. But I know to the left of 2 is 1 and to the left of 1 is 0. Then on the bottom, I'm going to put the 2 values to the right. So I know after 2 comes 3 and after 3 comes 4. Now that I have my x values, I need to figure out my y values. And I do that by using my function and my calculator. So I'm going to take my function, which is right here, and I'm going to substitute for x these values, 0, 1, 3, and 4. So write out your function, 3 minus 2 squared minus 4. You notice that I wrote it without the x there. And I'm going to substitute in my 4 values, 0, 1, 3, and 4. So I'm going to start with 0. So what you want to do is plug in that whole function into your calculator. So type in the 3, the parentheses, 0 minus 2, close your parentheses, squared minus 4. Do that and get the value. And what you'll come up with is 8. And then I'm going to move on to the 1. So instead of the 0, I'm going to do the 1. And when I plug that in, I end up with -1. Now, with quadratics, there is something called symmetry, which means you're going to have some of your numbers be the same because your function is a parabola, which means that you're going to have one side the same as the other. So what that tells you is this number and this number should be the same. Just as this number and this number should be the same. And let's make sure that that happens. So instead of the 1, I'm going to now plug in my 3 and see what I get. And when you put it in your calculator, you end up with -1. And then I'm going to do my last one of 4, and I'm going to put all of that into my calculator, and I get